What's going on, everybody? So today we're going to be finishing our retro first impressions series we started. We've so far covered The Force Unleashed, Bounty Hunter, and today we're going to be talking about The Force Unleashed 2. Welcome back to another episode of The Force Report. My name is Ross. Like I said, we're going to be finishing up our First Impressions series for the throwback Star Wars games. We got the announcement yesterday that Republic Commando is going to be ported over to PlayStation come April 6th, but until then, we've been playing Force Unleashed games and Bounty Hunter. So today we're going to be covering The Force Unleashed 2. I got a lot of exciting stuff planned for you guys, so stay tuned. Tonight we're going to be going live on YouTube at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, playing some Battlefront 2, just talking Star Wars games. And then hopefully two more uploads tomorrow morning. And then on Sunday, I'll be going live with Split Screen, another Star Wars Battlefront YouTuber. He's awesome. I always tune into his content as well. I'll drop his link down below for you guys if you want to check out his channel. If you guys do enjoy this video, please be sure to smash that thumbs up button. Consider subscribing if you are new, and then turn on that notification bell so you guys never miss an upload. And if you guys are a new subscriber, make sure to just comment that down below and just say I subscribed. It helps me welcome you guys to the channel properly. But now let's get into The Force Unleashed 2. So you know how we do these first impression videos. We just play a snippet of the beginning of the game, just get our first impressions of how it feels, then we talk about it. So first I'm going to read the plot of The Force Unleashed 2, just to give you guys an idea of what's going on in the game. It takes place after The Force Unleashed 1 ends. It is a shorter game. The campaign was much shorter than the first game. And basically, you start off overpowered anyway, so there's not much really ranking you can do for Starkiller. But the plot says the game takes place about 6 months after the events of the first game and after A New Hope. The Force Unleashed 2 will be the dark entry in this series, in a more personal story for the game's protagonist than the first game. Players will control the clone of Starkiller, Darth Vader's secret apprentice, and the protagonist thought to be killed in the first game. Starkiller escapes captivity on Kamino, where Darth Vader has again betrayed him by placing him in shackles and ordering his execution. After eliminating his stormtrooper captors, Starkiller embarks on a quest to understand his identity and to find his love interest from the first game, Juno Eclipse. Meanwhile, Darth Vader has produced elite clones of Starkiller to kill their template, destroy the Emperor, and defeat the Alliance. So there you have it for the the intro and the plot for the game. So far, I just played like about 15 minutes of it just to get, the feel for it and, make this first impressions video. And when I say first impressions, it is very first impressions. It's what I picked up off the first 15 minutes. I'm not playing through the full game. It's literally first impressions. What I've gotten so far was Starkiller is way overpowered already off the rip. You throughout the first game, you have to learn your different force abilities throughout the levels. And then as you progress through the levels, those abilities, they become interactive and you're having to use them to push through. This game, you start off with push, grab, throw, grasp, force lightning, all that. But also, I've noticed the combos for the lightsaber moves with integration with the force moves. It's a lot easier to pick up on this time. And, getting into it, I'll get into it in a second. But for me, these two games have kind of been, the two Force Unleashed games have kind of been ruined from the experience I'm having playing them through PlayStation Now, and I'll get into that in a minute. But so far with just the game, it definitely does run smoother than The Force Unleashed 1. It is a newer, quote-unquote, game, which is good. I did, notice the game looks a little bit better graphical-wise, which is awesome. Now, if I could have the full experience on these games, I wish I could give you more detail on it, but PlayStation Now has absolutely ruined my experience trying to play these and giving you guys a accurate first impression. So PlayStation Now has to be about the buggiest system I've ever used. I've had Xbox Game Pass for the longest time, and I was thinking, I loved it. Any game that was on there, I'd just download it, start playing, no issues ever. And now that I have the PlayStation 5, I was like, maybe I'll invest in PlayStation Now. All the old Star Wars games are on there. It makes a great series to go back and play these. And that's what we've been doing. But PlayStation Now has thoroughly ruined that experience for me. The games are, playing on the newest gen consoles, a PlayStation 5, playing an old PlayStation 3 game should have no hiccups whatsoever when the file sizes are microscopic compared to what games are now. And when I'm sitting there playing the Force Unleashed games, and it's a lightsaber game and action, fast paced, I want it to be buttery smooth. And this thing's about as jagged as like a broken knife. Like, it is terrible. The combat is glitchy. The game just stutters. It's terrible, and it's ruined my first impressions for these videos. And I hate to make this a rant, but it's just, if you guys want accurate first impressions for these two games, go somewhere else. Don't get them on PlayStation now. You'll regret it. And I've been playing Bounty Hunter 2, and we did a first impression video on that as well. And that game was offered to download through PlayStation Now, not stream, and it runs awesome, and as it should for a PlayStation 2 game. Back to the Force Unleashed 2, though. The story is great. I'm a little confused on, playing as Star Killer's clone, but we'll get to that as we get deeper into the game, maybe make some more content on it. But this was just, a really quick, if you guys are itching for some Star Wars games to play and don't really have many options, these first impression videos are really just to give you some options while we wait for Battlefront 3, the KOTOR reimagining, Jedi Fallen Order 2, all that stuff that's being announced kind of slowly, especially the Republic Commando port, and things that are obviously confirmed. Hopefully PlayStation Now offers the option to not stream anymore, and you can only download the games. That would make it a far better experience. But let me know what you guys think down below. Did you guys play The Force Unleashed 2? Did you like it? Did you think it was too short? Did you hate the fact that you were a little overpowered in the beginning? Alright guys, that's going to do it. Like I said, this was a very short video. Turned into kind of a rant about PlayStation Now ruining my experience with these first impression videos. But The Force Unleashed 2 is definitely a good game. Like I said, it is short, but it does follow up. If you did play The Force Unleashed 1, it's good to go back and, carry on the story. Like I said, I'll be going live tonight at 8 p.m. on YouTube playing some Battlefront 2. Then we should have 2 more uploads tomorrow. And then on Sunday, I'm doing a co-stream with Split Screen. Just going to be playing Battlefront 2, talking Star Wars games and news. So definitely come out and join us, talk Star Wars with us as we love. And I will see you guys there. If you guys did enjoy this video, please be sure to smash that thumbs up button. Consider subscribing if you are new. And then turn on that notification bell so you guys never miss an upload. And as always, my name is Ross, and this was The Force Report.